Hello, and thank you so much for joining this session. I hope you're doing good and that you're staying safe, that you're taking care of your body, and also you're taking care of your mental health. So no further ado, we're going to start today. We will be working on our upper body, so we will be working really hard on our shoulder mobility, on our back mobility, and we're going to try to release all those tensions that come from sitting behind a desk. So let's start. You can go to a lotus pose. If you want, close your eyes, bring your hands next on top of your knees. Breathe in and out and let all the tensions go. Let all the pain go. And really slowly and gently bring your neck to the right side, to the center and down, and to the left. So we're doing a half moon. Into the floor. And back. Let's give it a few more tries. Let all the tensions go from your neck. And come back to the center. Look to the front. Open your eyes. Now connect with your body and with your space. Take a breath in, and when you breathe in, open your chest as much as you can to the front. When you breathe out, push your back as much as you can to the back. One more time in, and use your hands to push your knees a little bit more to the back so you can go farther with your chest. And out. One more, out. Really good job, staying there. Keep opening that chest. It's almost like I want to go all the way to the front. From here, I'm going to bring my chest into the floor. And breathe out, bring your back up. One more time down. And up. Let's give it a few more tries. Try each time to go a little bit deeper, a little bit more into the floor. This is the last one. And we're going back to the center. Bring those hands up. Make that body full of energy. Let all the tensions go. Now grab your right hand and bring yourself into the left side. Make sure that your hand is fully facing down, that your shoulder is locked. Now we're going with the same hand into the front. Keep pushing your back into the back and your hand all the way towards the front. Come back to the center. And let's go for the other side. Left hand, and we're going into the right side. Make sure that your fingers are pointing down, facing down. And now let's go to the front. And now let's go up. Really good job. Breathe in, bring your hands together. And breathe out, bring your hands into a cactus. Open as much as you can your chest. Stay there. We're going for a shoulder roll. This is the last one. Come back into your cactus. Open a little bit more your chest. Now bring your hands to the sides, and we're going slowly into the right side. Put your right hand into the floor and make a line with your hand. Make sure that your hips are staying in the floor. So I'm not lifting myself, but I'm staying down and locked. Now let's make a circle. Bring your hand all the way to the front. Push your chest to the back. And now we're going with the other side. Let's make it into a flow. 1. Good job. And each time try to go a little bit more open. This is the last one. And we're going to start staying the right side. And now try to bring your elbow into the floor. If it's not so comfortable for you, stay in the first position, otherwise go down. Try to stretch even deeper, keep pushing with your hips down into the floor. And let's go for the other side. Really good job. Stretch as much as you can that hand. Try to reach something in there. And now let's come back to the center. Flex your hands and bring those hands to the sides. Front, up, sides, front, up. This is the last one. Hold it in there and bring your hands down. In here, we're going to keep opening the chest, but we're going a little bit to the front. Breathe in and out. And look up. Open as much as you can your chest. Keep pushing those hips down. And now up. Give it one more try. Up. And out. Now stay in there. Open as much as you can your chest. And bring your right hand into the left knee. And turn yourself. So this is a torsion. Keep opening your hips. And let's go for the other side. Now the left hand is going into your right knee. And back to the center. And then really slowly we're going to go to the front. Unlock your legs. Bring yourself into a cow pose. Make yourself comfortable. Bring your hands exactly under your shoulders. Bring your toes into the floor and open as much as you can your chest. Now out and in. Out and in. And now we're going just for the shoulders. Bring your shoulders up and bring your shoulders down. So I'm moving mostly my shoulders. The rest of my body is staying locked. Now we're going to start warming up a little bit more those shoulders. So bring the shoulders up, bend your elbows and out. Up, bend your elbows and out. It is like doing a circle. One more round. And stay locked down. Toes to the floor. Open your chest and let's go for the down dog. Breathe in and out. Try to stretch as much as you can your knees. Bring your hands into the floor. Your heels are also in the floor. And now I'm going to first bend my elbows, bend the knees, and stretch the elbows. Bend the elbows, stretch the knees, and stretch the elbows. Bend, bend, front, bend, stretch, stretch. Last round. And let's stay in there. Keep stretching your elbows. Don't touch the floor with your knees. And back to the down dog. Hold it in there a little bit longer. From here, slowly bend your left knee and bring your right hand up. Try to open as much as you can your chest. Back to the center. And let's go for the other side. Back to the center. And now let's make it into a circle. Bend your left knee. Bring your hand to the front. Up. Back. And center. Let's go for the other side. And one more with the right hand. Back to the center with the left. Really good job. Now we're going to prepare to go to a dolphin pose. This means that we're going to bring our elbows down into the floor and we're going to open as much as we can the chest. Back to the down dog. Breathe in. Bend those elbows, open your chest, and if it becomes a little bit hard, you can always bend your knees more. Your main goal would be to fully stretch the knees. The head is not touching the floor, your hands are still active, and push it up. And let's go for one last time, down. Bring your weight to the front. Now we are in a plank. And push yourself up. Really good job. Bend those knees. And relax in a child's pose. Keep stretching your elbows. Keep stretching your shoulders. And let's go now into a melted heart or puppy pose. Hands to the front. Bring your chest down. Remember, option 1 would be with your forehead into the floor, and option 2, a little bit more advanced, put your chin into the floor. Now bring yourself back into the center. Walk with your hands, really good job. And let's go back into the down dog. Breathe in. Toes to the floor. Open your chest and out. Really good job. And now we're going to bring the right leg up for a 3-leg table. Now bend your knee towards your chest and bring your knee as close as possible between your hands. From here we're going to train a little bit into our core, so bring your knee to the outside, center, inside, center, out, in. One more round. Back to the center, hold it in there, keep it strong, and push it out. We are now in a 3-leg dog. Back to the center, great job. And really slowly, let's go for a vinyasa. So point your toes, bring yourself into plank, chaturanga, and cobra. Breathe in and out, great job in there. And we're going to bring ourselves back. Push it up and out. Let's get ready for the other side. Left leg. Up. Between the knees, knee between the elbows. And now let's go to the outside. Center. Inside, out, center, in. 5 more. Last round. Back to the center, hold it in there, hold that core, keep your hands active, it's gonna be burning, and out. And back to the center, bend your knees, and go to the child's pose. Now, we're gonna start getting ready for doing some planks. Remember, we're gonna go super slow. Find what's comfortable for you. Don't push your body too hard. Let's give it a try. So first, we're gonna work on the movement of the elbows. The elbows are gonna go open and as far as you can go down. Now the leg, we're gonna go first with the right leg. It's gonna go into the elbow and back to the center. Let's give it a try with the other side. Breathe in, side, and back to the center. Let's try it a little bit harder, so we're gonna stay there a few more seconds. Breathe in, and back to the center. And let's give it a try with the other side. Breathe in, and back to the center, and back into the child's pose. Really good job. So if you could feel that position there, the hand that's holding the leg, it's in an angle of 90 degrees, and the one that's not holding the leg, it's a little bit closed. This will help you to get a better balance on your hands and not only on your lower body. So it's here and here, kind of a lizard movement. Now we're gonna do it without the knees in the floor. So bring yourself up, down dog, bring that right leg up, and when you breathe out, bring yourself down. Hold it in there. Find a good, comfortable position for you. And bring your leg back, chaturanga, and push yourself up. Great job. Let's give it a try with the other side. Breathe in, up. Get ready, breathe in, and out. Find a comfortable position for you. Breathe in and out. Back to the center, chaturanga, and push it up. Good job. Bring yourself back, and let's go into the child's pose. For the last progression, we're going to try to release the legs. So what we're going to do now, the hand that's with the leg stays in the same position, and the hand that doesn't have a leg, instead of fully closing, it's going to look a little bit for the hip. So this would be our position. We're not here, but here. Try to find a comfortable position for you. At the beginning, it's a little bit hard to understand the balance, so don't worry. Don't feel frustrated if you don't do it the first time. If you do, it's also great. So, we're gonna get ready. Open your fingers. Feet to the floor. We're going into downward dog. Up. Now, right leg up. Now, bring your leg to the side. I'm going to show the elbow first. My elbow is now locked on my hip. The other leg is going on top. And really slowly I'm going to find my balance in there. Back to the center. And push it up. Let's give it a try with the other side. Breathe in. First position your elbow. And out. Find a comfortable position for you. Back to the center. And push it up. Bring yourself back. Great job. So you can keep practicing this position just to find a good balance for your belly, legs, shoulder and hands. Now we're gonna go for something a little bit harder. We're just gonna work on the first progression. So bring your hands a little bit closer to each other. Push yourself up. We're going into a plank. And first of all, we're gonna look to bring our body as far as we can to the front. Hold the plank. We're gonna stay there 10 seconds. Keep bringing yourself into the front. And back to the center. Great job. So now, a little bit more of an explanation. If you have your hands open, let your weight go actively into the front, but keep pushing your hands to the back. This is going to help you find your balance not only on your wrists, but also on your full hand. So hands, actively push the floor, almost like you want to grab that floor. Bring the weight into the front and balance still to the back. This is going to help you to give a better balance. Now, we're going to go to the front. It's like a lever plank. And then we're going with the elbows next to the ribs. And we're going to stay just a little bit close to the floor. Let's get ready. Plank. Go as far as you can. And down. Hold it in there. And back into the floor. And push yourself up into a cobra. Great job. And back into a child's pose. Now, after you move all your weight to the front, you're going to bend the elbows almost like you want to touch your ribs with your elbows. But now we're also going to look for the hip. Lock your hip in there. Again, this is probably a new position for you, so take it easy, don't push yourself too far hard. Find first what's best for you. Let's breathe in. Hold the plank, move yourself to the front, start bending those elbows, lock yourself down, look up, and point your toes. Back to the floor, and back to that cobra. Great job. Now the last preparation would be to raise one of our legs up. You can choose, or you can give it a try with both. Push yourself up. Plank. Elbows. And one leg up. Back to the floor, push it up, and let's go to that child's pose. Breathe in and out, really good job. We're going to finish up with a little bit of a stretching. So bring your hands up. Bring your hands facing to the front, wrists facing to the front, next to your knees. That's your first goal. And if you feel like your flexibility can do more, bring it a little bit more to the front. Back to the center, and now the other way around. Back to the center, and really slowly we're going to lay in the floor. Point your toes, keep your hands next to your chest, and let's go into a half cobra. And now let's go into a full cobra. First we're going to bend the right knee. And now let's try to bend both knees. If this becomes a little bit hard, you can stay on the first cobra or on the half cobra. Bring yourself back. And now we're going going for a bow. Bring your hands to the sides, bend your knees, try to reach your legs. If you cannot reach the legs, just to stay here, actively pushing that chest. And if you could grab your legs, bring your chest up and your legs up. Now come back to the center, and we're going for a torsion. Bring your right hand in front, next to you. The left hand is going to stay for now on the floor. And bring your left leg towards your right hand. If you feel like this position is comfortable for you, you can bring also the left hand to the back. Back to the center. And let's go for the other side. And if you feel it's comfortable, back to the center. Bring your hands to the front, fingers, and push yourself up. If you want to push a little bit farther, you can go a little bit closer. And now with your elbows, we're going back into a dolphin pose, but now just with knees. Close your hands, elbows to the front, and bring yourself down. We're into a prayer's pose. Now that you're here, try to bring your hands as close as possible to your neck. And bring your chest a little bit more down. Back to the center. And let's go now into a cow pose. We're going to bring the right leg into a tiger. And really slowly breathe out and find your balance, releasing the leg to the back and the right hand to the back. Find your balance and grab the same hand and the same leg. Back to the center. And let's go for the other side. Up. Leg. Pull yourself up. Find your balance. Focus on your body. Back to the center. Bend your knees. Take a breath in. Cross those hands behind your neck. And just from the neck, close the elbows and push yourself to the front. So my chest is still open. And now let your whole body go down, so close your chest. And probably you're going to feel the tension much more in your back. Come back to the center. And we're going now for a cow face pose. So take a breath in. Bring your right hand down. And your left hand towards your hand. Look to the front. Open as much as you can your chest. If you can, grab your hands. If not, stay going as far as possible. Back to the center. And let's switch. There's always a more flexible side, so just staying there. And back to the center. Really good job. Stay in your knees, or you can also go into a lotus pose. We're going to cool down, breathe in. Make that body full of energy, breathe out. One more time in. Close your hands, focus now on your body, on your balance. Let all the tensions go, let all the pain go. Make that body full of energy. And really good job. Thank you so much. Great job. Remember, we're still posting power yoga classes on Monday and Friday until next notice. So I hope to see you next time. Remember to listen to your body and to know your limits. Really good job, and see you next time.